Hello, today I want to talk about building wealth and the fact that there are three factors in regards to building wealth. Number one, you just don't care about building wealth and you just want to earn enough in order to pay your bills and your rent and your food and whatever. So that is not wealth building, and there are a lot of people who likes to live in that universe. Now there is also the slow track of building wealth, and we will speak about that in a second. And then, if you want to build wealth fast, then there is a fast track to build wealth as well. So let's start with the first group of people. There are people who they prioritize different aspects of life, such as love, beauty, sports. I have many friends who are artists, and they just live to do the next dance performance, the next painting, the next concert, whatever. And they don't really give a F about building wealth. They just want to have enough money to pay the rent, and that's totally okay. I think most of the world live in this universe. Okay. Now there are a lot of people who they want to build a little bit of wealth. They don't want to depend on government handout. They don't want to depend on their next paycheck. If they live to paycheck, they want to have a little bit of a cushion to fall into. They want to, whenever they arrive at 65 years old, they want to take a vacation. They want to go to Disneyland, or they want to go to the chalet in Quebec, or whatever. So for those people, they will probably use the conventional way, which is the slow track of building wealth. And the slow track, or the traditional way, is that you work your 40 hours per week in a typical 9 to 5 job, and then every week or every 15 days or every month, you take a little bit of money and you put it into your bank account, into your RRSP if you are in Canada, or your 401k if you are in the United States. And that wealth, that money, it builds over time. And by the time that you are 65 years old, you have a nice cushion, and you could say, screw working, I'm just going to sip margaritas for the rest of my life, and that's what I want to do. But those people, they have planned to have that wealth, and they have taking the steps necessary in order to have those wealth. And here I highlight an example of, let's say, a person who save $5,000 per year, and then the average return on the stock market is about 8%. So in about 36 years, that person has accumulated $1 million. And who knows if 36 years from now, $1 million will be enough or not, but that is, it's not nothing anyway. And then with government help, or the social security, whatever, the pension plan, whatever, it may be enough to have a comfortable life. And that is, once again, the slow track of to build wealth. But there are people who are a little bit more ambition, and they want to build wealth fast. Okay, so now, when I say fast, I don't mean all these online programs that you see that you can build wealth next year. Next year, if you buy this, I don't know, 6 weeks course, you can become a millionaire. I think that is totally BS. That is something to scam people. But there are in fact ways to build wealth faster. For example, at one time in my life, I was operating several Airbnb properties, and the system was quite simple. I would go and rent a property from a regular landlord, and then I would take that property and put it in Airbnb. I think that is called arbitrage, or rent arbitrage, or Airbnb arbitrage, whatever. And I made a lot of money. I was earning about $100,000 per year. That felt good, and that was a fast way. In fact, that is one of the ways that I have built wealth the fastest. Other ways that I have done that is, I used to be, or I am still part owner of a dance school, and at one time we were very popular, and we were building a lot of cash very fast. So what I mean to say is that in order to build wealth fast, you have to have some kind of business that it grows and you can leverage it and you can multiply it and so on and so forth. So yeah, that is the fast way, and many people, there, what is necessary then is to have a little bit of creativity to create something unique, something that the public wants, and something that you can leverage. So once you see that the system is working, then you can hire employees, you can increase your marketing, and find more clients, so on and so forth, until it becomes a real business. And like I said, I had a dance school with over 200 students every semester, and that was nice. That was I had the 5 Airbnb properties, but now I like to show you some new examples. My friend Cheryl, for example, she decided this year to start a school teaching English as a second language. So this is her website, by the way, and this is a totally new project that she's starting. English with Cheryl, English as a second language, where she's gonna be offering conversational class, private classes, and group classes. So this is a business that is starting from zero, and this is a business that practically anyone who speaks English as their mother tongue, because students who want to learn English, they want to learn it from someone who speaks English as their first language. As you can see, I couldn't do that. I have a Spanish accent. No one will hire me. But my friend Cheryl, she's talented. Anyway, so her thing is, okay, she wants to develop this business, okay? So now in this business, she's charging $30 an hour. In order for that business to become even worth it for her, she needs to have at least 20 classes per week. So what happens? So let's start with some assumptions. If she finds 2 clients per month, it doesn't seem like too difficult. In fact, very doable. Within 10 months, she's gonna have her 20 clients, which means 20 classes per week, which is already a living, okay? So here is a person that from zero, with zero capital, basically on just her internet connection and plus all the times, all the hours that she have dedicated to improve her skills as an English teacher, but basically without any major input of capital, within 10 months she can start living out of that. But now imagine after 30 months her clientele is still growing. Then within a year or two, within another 10 months, she could have she could hire someone to help her, and then within another 10 months, she could find somebody else to help her, and now she has a business that within 5 years, it should be producing anywhere close to $100,000. So this is the kind of things that you can use the leverage of your knowledge, leverage of the social media or the internet, and turn a business out of nothing, out of just the knowledge of her speaking English. She can leverage that and become a real business that produces over $100,000 per year, and that is great. That is how you get into the fast lane of producing wealth. Okay, so now that's my friend Cheryl. Me too. I'm jealous of her. She's starting her thing. Now I say, okay, I want to start something new as well. So I'm starting something called Solopreneurs Montreal, which is this website, which is I organize live events once a month. Okay, so this is a place where I go to a venue, and then I tell many people to go and meet me there, and then we have, we have drinks, we eat something, and they pay a fee for that, for me, for organizing. So look at this. So if I charge $20 per event, which is, as a photographer, I see that happening all the time, and I get 20 people, the first event, I should have $400, okay? So it doesn't seem like much, but if I increase every event by 5 people, which is not crazy, it's not extraordinary, it's something that with a little bit of advertisement I could find, by the end of the first year, now I should be earning $1,600 per event, so once a month. But by the end of 5 years, I should be earning per event 6,400. That's assuming I increase 5% per event every month. So that is another business that can be created from nothing. Just having an internet connection, some social media, at the restaurant owner, hey, can I hold an event here? Usually they are delighted because that brings them extra business. So look at this coffee shop, it's full of people. This is one of the events. I have all these people coming there. So they, excuse me, so sorry, my coughing got on the way. So yeah, this is a business that can be created out of nothing. So this is a business that it also represents the fast track towards creating wealth. So within 5 years, if I'm creating this kind of money per event, if I multiply this time 12, I don't know how much that is, but it's a whole bunch of money. Let's say $60,000, 60, like 70, $80,000 for the year. This is on year number 5. Year number 6, it should be close to $100,000 just for having one event per month. So once again, you could take your job and earn $20 to $30 an hour working for somebody else, minus all these deductions, pension plan, taxes, blah blah blah. Or you could, you create your own event, your own business, on your own terms, on your own hours. Like look at this one. Cheryl is taking 4 hours 20 hours per week. She decides what time she wants to teach those 20 hours. It's not to the student to say, oh, I want to have my class at 9 o'clock in the morning. If she doesn't feel to teach that class at 9 o'clock in the morning, she says, okay, find another teacher. I'm going to look for students who want to have their class at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I say that because that's, in fact, my friend Cheryl is not a morning person. Me, on the other hand, I like being busy on weekends, and I can create this solopreneur thing and just be active on the weekends, and during the week I can just hang out, do nothing, which is something that I like to do as well. And that's it. This is the fast track to creating wealth. You have to use your imagination. You have to find something creative that you like to do, something that you can leverage and grow. And within 5 years, it's not going to take you like the regular slow track. I think I spoke here, it will take you 36 years to create wealth. No, the fast track, it will take you 5, 6, no more than 10 years, and you could be as wealthy as well. It's not going to be an overnight thing that within 1 year to the other one you're going to be rich. But hey, building wealth in 10 years, doing something on your own terms, that's not bad. So the conclusion is that we are masters of our own destiny. We can determine the conditions under which we would like to work and the kind of money that we would like to earn. It is up to you to decide, okay, am I happy working for somebody else? Am I happy doing the 9 to 5? Am I happy going with a slow track and saving a little bit of money every month? Or do I want to build something faster, and do I want to create wealth faster? The decision is yours. All you have to do is just start doing whatever you think is best for you. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you next time. Goodbye.